First and foremost, Tim Burton and Paul Verhoeven, two legendary directors. Can you talk about the experiences you had with both of those guys?
Yes, Tim Burton versus Paul Verhoeven. I'm a huge fan of both of theirs, but for different reasons in different films. Paul Verhoeven, I liked Spetters, Soldier of Orange. I was going back to the Dutch days for me, so it was like really exciting. And I'm a Dutch American, so one of the reasons I was excited to work with him in that. Tim Burton hired me for Sleepy Hollow, which I was the only Dutch settler in that film, descendant of the Dutch settlers. So I had heard all the Dutch stories. Washington Irving took a compilation of a lot of different of the stories that the Dutch settlers used to say. They were unique to us. My great-grandfather used to tell my grandfather, and he used to tell his, and they told me these stories like Sleepy Hollow, Rip Van Winkle, all these things were handed down. But I was the only one in that film. So it was interesting. I had a lot of my Dutch ancestry that was in that, even though I'm like just American, but that is part of my heritage. To work with these filmmakers, Paul Verhoeven, very loud, very, very loud, screams, yells, passionate, first one on the set, last one off the set, draws every day. Tim Burton, very quiet, very cool, and he draws every day, first one on the set, last one off the set. Amazing filmmakers. They have everything figured out beforehand. They tell the story, they have it drawn, they have it written. They're both geniuses.
In terms of field, so
Yes.
a parody of superhero genre work. Is there a hero you want to play?
I'm Hawk Guy.
You're Hawk Guy, but is there,
I am Hawk Guy.
dare I say, a real not a parody?
I would love to. I would love to do that. But there's also something we're doing with interns of field with Hawk Guy that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. Now that he's no longer allowed to be in the Revengers. But would I play one in a movie? In a heartbeat, I would.
Any hero
I
in
have the jawline for one.
Absolutely, you do, and the physique.
My jawline still comes in about a half hour before I enter an interview. My jawline comes in. It had its own school of acting. I don't know what it is. Me, I went to a different one. Sometimes they just hire my jaw and not me. I don't know. It happens.
There's rumors of a Starship Troopers reboot in television. You've been in several of the films. They can't have it without you. Would you be in for that?
If what you're saying is true, I would totally be down for that. I'd be like, you know what to do. Let's kill them all. Shut up. Shut up. And we're gonna get him to be the Sky Marshal.
Hey Real students, I hope you enjoyed that video from Toronto ComiCon. I had a very fun and productive year this year. If you want to see more of that celebrity goodness, click the playlist down there. You get to see more interviews, Q&A panel coverage. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that link up there. And above me, you're going to notice the link to join my Patreon team. And of course, remember that Real School patrons get exclusive access to never-before-seen footage, including other interviews from Toronto ComiCon. So please, click that link, become a member of the team.